Is it hot where y'all live? Ooh, I am so hot. I just turned my AC on. And it looks like it's 77 degrees inside. So, hey y'all, it's Michelle. I wanted to come and share with you all a book that I have been reading, and I think I'm almost done with it. I have it on my Kindle, so I will insert a copy of the title. But it is by Marie Kondo, and the name, she's an author of several books. She is a Japanese organization specialist or professional consultant, and the name of the book that I read is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Now this goes right in line with what I've been wanting to do and kind of making some false starts to do in my home for a good while now. And this book just helped me to kind of organize my thoughts a little bit more and get more of a game plan, a plan of action, if you will, for how to go about it. So I just wanted to share with you my interpretation and my takeaway from the book. If you're into home organization or purging or tidying up, if you look on YouTube, or I'm sure you're probably already familiar with the KonMari method, it's all over YouTube. There are tons of videos and book reviews on her process. But I just wanted to tell you my takeaway and what I'm doing to incorporate some of these ideas into my tidying process. So I do have my notebook here, and I'll just read some notes that I have taken. And to me, the idea that she puts forth is that it's not so much about organization as it is keeping what you really love. It's not so much about organization and storage. She says that we have really become, a society of storage experts, and you have, these stores, devoted completely to storage. Like one of my favorite stores is the Container Store, actually. But, and there's so many even off-site storage facilities. I don't know how it is in where you all live, but here in Charlotte, there are a ton of off-site storage facilities. And you'll see like a new construction and think that they're building something great, and it turns out to just be another storage unit. So people have a lot of stuff. And this is not, there's no judgment on my part, for people, because I know the people use those units for, various life circumstances could lead you to needing to have an off-site storage unit. But again, like from my standpoint and my lifestyle, I don't have a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to keep it that way. I really can do with even less stuff. The reason being is that I'm in a condo. I have only about 1,400 square feet. I have one master closet, which is a nice size for me, and two small closets. And that's it. I don't have any storage unit, no storage in my unit. I don't have, of course, I don't have a basement. I have a single level condo. So it's really important for me to maintain a somewhat minimalistic lifestyle because I don't like a lot of clutter. One of the things that she asks in the book is that, if you're attempting or embarking on a tidying up process, you have to ask yourself your why. Like, what is your why as to why you're doing this? Because if you don't get to the root of that, then, you can tidy up, but your house will immediately work its way right back to the state that it was in, because you haven't really gotten to the root of what you want your home to be for you. And again, this is my view of the book. She identified 3 different types of people in terms of why our houses, and I may have to make this a 2-part video because I only have 15 minutes and I can already see I'm being long-winded. But she said there's 3 different types of people. There are people that can't put things away. There are people that can't throw things away. And then there's a combination of people that are a combination of both. Now, I've put myself in the category of I can put things away. No, I can purge. I can throw things away pretty easily. But my issue and the reason that my house can get untidy is that I have a hard time putting things away. Like, especially like when I'm getting ready in the morning or just doing anything, it's so easy for me to, I open a drawer and take something out, to get ready, take my toothpaste out or something, and I leave the drawer open, and so it's like all of these little things, in the process of getting ready, that by the time I leave the house, my bathroom is like a wreck. So, that's how I how I categorize myself. I know that, everybody is, I'm sure, a combination of the two categories, but I do think that I'm mostly a person that, I struggle with putting things away, putting things back where they belong. So, her thing is, you don't focus so much on, when you're starting the process, don't focus so much on what you're going to throw away as much as you focus on what it is that you love. So you go through your items, and she recommends you do this process by category and not by location. So let's say that you start with your clothes, which is actually the first category that she recommends everyone starting with, because that's the easiest category to purge. So she says to gather all of your clothes from every area of your house and actually pull them out and put them in a central location. She says on the floor. And I think that's because if everything you have is on the floor, then you're more motivated and more likely to go ahead and finish the process, work your way through the process, because you don't want all your clothes on the floor. So anyway, you bring all of your clothes together, and you actually pick up and handle each item. You pick it up and really look at it. The reason that it's important to pick it up is because if you just have all of your clothes in a closet and you're just kind of flipping through like, yeah, I want to keep that, I want to keep that, you're not really focusing on each item. But if you pull it all out and pick up each item and handle it, then you're much more likely to give it your full attention and really think through, why do I have this? Do I really like it? Does this, and you hear this a lot or see this a lot in her book, does this item spark joy? Or is it just something that I'm keeping just because? And it's not even so much about, you hear in terms of organization that you want to get rid of anything you haven't worn in 6 months, or you hear all of these rules. And these are the rules that I've subscribed to in the past also, but it's more to it than that, because there may be something that you are currently wearing that you really just don't like. And that's where I fall. That's my main issue right now. Is that, I may be wearing most of the things that I have, so they are an active part of my rotation, but I'm wearing them just because I've settled for them. Not that they necessarily look good on me, not that I feel good wearing them, but they may have been the right price when I bought them, or, I got something that fit the right way, because I'm very top heavy. So when I find something that fits my top, that's good enough for me in a lot of cases. I look at the price, if it's my size and it fits, I'll get it. If it's on a sale rack, perfect. But when I get up and get ready in the morning, I do still have a hard time finding something to wear because I'm not happy with the things that I have. So, her thing is, if you're not happy with the things that you have, then those items have already served their purpose in your life. You don't have to keep something just because you could still fit it, or just because it costs a lot even. If you bought one item, a dress, for a special event, and you wore it for that special event, and it's been in the back of your closet for 2 years, just because it costs a lot, it doesn't make sense to keep it, because that item has already served its purpose in your life. You got your money's worth because you bought it for that event. You enjoyed wearing it to that event. So the whole, does it spark joy, is the main premise of the book for me. And I think that the follow-up to this book is actually called Spark Joy, if I'm not mistaken. But let me hurry, because I'm already running out of time. So, so my why is that I have limited space, and I also have a vision of what I want my home to look like. Even when I open closet doors, when I open drawers, I have a vision. I like, and this is an area in the book that she actually discusses. She pressed one of her clients to ask, what is it that you want your life to look like? What do you want your home to look like? So for me, I want my home to be bright, airy. I like natural. I like wood, browns. I like earth tones. You can see that I have a lot of these colors. And, this is just these things. These colors spark joy. I have an orange wall, orange accent wall. I have wood floors. So I like greenery. I have a lot of plants. So, and I want to see space. I like open space, which is why I recently got rid of my other living room set, because I felt like it was overpowering my home. Again, with only 1,400 square feet, you can't have anything humongous taking up too much space. So this is my why. Now for my closet, I want to be able to go into my closet in the morning, and anything I pick, I should feel good about wearing it. I should not, put something on and, not like the way that it fits, not like the way that it looks, or even not like the way that it feels on. So those are my whys. Let's see, what other notes do I have? Okay, so that is an overall summary of the KonMari method for me. The categories that she has given, and this is the order that I will be going through my home, is she suggests that you go through, I know that clothes is first.